what should we draft? Do we want to force something fun? Or are we all business? Oh man, the pressure's on. Everybody says all business. So if we're all business, I think the correct pick is like Offering or Llanowar Elves. Sorcerer's Wand, Force the Wizards. I don't know if that's all business, but that deck, you know, I've been killed by that like once or twice, and it's so fucking tilting. Yanks, thank you. Guys, can we get some hype in the channel? Yanks just donated $50 to the stream. That's a really, really big deal. Thank you so much. All right, so if we're all business, guys, we're taking the Offering. Cards of note for business is Elves and Trapper are both cards I really like. Deep Freeze is also quite a payoff. That's kind of it. Invention is fine. Intervention's fine, but it's not on the same scale as either of these cards. So we're in black. What does this one do again? So this is a legendary sorcery. So for those of you guys who are seeing Dominaria for the first time, it's a little interesting because you can only cast this if you have a legendary creature out, which there are quite a few, but it is a difficult requirement to make sometimes. So always keep that in mind. It doesn't actually say it on the card here on Arena, it does in paper, but you have to actually see the little side text up at the top there, and a lot of people don't see it because that's usually just the flavor. So keep that in mind when you're drafting it, guys. We have the empty one is pretty good. I think the Elfheim Druid is nice. Also Eviscerate in color. It's hard to not take Eviscerate. I think the empty one is close to being a good enough uncommon creature to take over it, but I almost always veer towards the removal. So look, we could have done it. We got the first of the uncommons already. That's great. Let's see, cards of note in this pack. Turtle's fun, but it usually goes around pretty late. I think Skittering Surveyor is where it's at. I don't even think it's close, actually. I don't see anything at all remotely close to Skittering Surveyor. Look at the wizards going around, guys. It's just hotness. I actually really love the wizard deck. It's just so hard to actually pull off. What are the best cards in this pack? I think it's gonna be Drake. Fire Adept's okay, it's just not okay really in the black-red deck. Yeah, I think there's only the one 2-drop black wizard. I think he's a wizard. But I think I would rather go with the blue-black option here. This card's pretty good in the green-black. I think it's just Divination. All the other cards are pretty replaceable. This guy comes around quite often. I think I want double Divination. That card's a lot harder to find than the ball guy. Alright, our removal's looking good. Double Deep Freeze. I might take a flight later if we pick one up late. Glider actually puts in a lot more work than you would expect. Crab is mediocre stats, filler if we need it. So, Jousting Lance, Candle, second Skittering Surveyor, Wizard's Retort. Is this the one that turns artifacts into shit? Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of that. Yeah, I don't think the Omnivore is quite as good in the not green version. I don't think Dimir typically ends up with enough creatures to sack. Usually they're going to be flyers and things that aren't going to be worth it. You know, obviously there's going to be situations where it's beneficial, but it's not going to be quite as consistent, I think, as it is in other decks like the green-white or black-white. Black-white, black-green. Yeah, those are the words I was trying to say with the, you know, the words. So cards here, guys, I think it is Wizard's Retort, Lance, and Surveyor. Payoffs for Surveyor is like another splash card, which the big payoff would be black, red, green, so that would be 2 colors off, so Surveyor doesn't help us there. It's also for Jin, which is just a rare, is a big payoff. So Scaring Surveyor would make Tatiova free as well. I think the Lance has a chance to wheel. I'm gonna take this. And we can splash Tatiova, we can splash the Slimefoot, literally anything that comes our way. Ooh, I love Tempo Journey Mage. I don't get to play this card enough, it's one of my favorites. I think we are hurting for creatures, yes? We don't want Rat Colony. We're hurting for valuable things to play, unfortunately. I'm actually gonna take this. We have a lot of triggers for it. Thallids is pretty good for us. Kinda needed. The Reproach I'm sad to pass. The Assistant's not bad. The Memory's not bad. We have double Divination already, so I think we just want the solid body. Pooey. How are we killing them, guys? Now's the time to decide. Are we killing them with historic triggers? We have a lot. All pretty much worth playing. Yeah, Sync is from this set. I believe it's an uncommon. Ooh, that's a very late blink of an eye. Hell yeah, get on the team. Alright, I'm sad taking this 6-drop. So I'm just gonna play the Slimefoot. It's either that or the Eviscerate. I mean, it's actually kind of tough. Maybe Eviscerate's just better. No funny business. It feels bad letting the double Skittering Surveyor go to waste, though. Oh, it feels super bad. We could also even take the rare card. We have a lot of triggers for it, which would bring back all of our other things, which is kind of insane. But that's not killing anybody. It works really well with our Cabal Paladin, though. Maybe we just don't take either and take the Eviscerate. I feel like black's not as good as I think it is, because every time I get like double Eviscerate and I feel like my removal is very solid, I feel like my creatures are very good, and then I just don't do as well as I do if I have like crappy Azorius nonsense. I agree that we need creatures more. We actually have a fair amount, but they're just not very good. Alright, let's take the Slimefoot. Plus he's a fun card. Wow, I haven't seen Sarah Angel in the format yet. So green is our splash, yeah? I think it's just... Blink of an Eye is so good. Slimefoot's good if you can find fixing. We have fixing. Yanks, when are you getting into New Jersey? I fly in on Thursday. There's a good creature. I'll take that. Oh man, this is one of my favorite things of all time, is killing someone with this card. Maybe not all time, but you know what I mean. Soothsayer's not bad. Anti-removal. Fills. Whenever a wizard enters the battlefield, I'm pretty sure we just have the one, right? It's not really worth it. I'm like losing my voice. I'm starting to sound all raspy and man-like. Man, earlier in the night we tried to force this deck and we couldn't find any, and look how late this is now. I'm so sad. I don't think we want to run another crab. I don't think we're going to run this. Although, we do have double crab already. Maybe we can mill them out. How many historic triggers do we have? Let's see here. I think we just take the 20 gems, in all honesty. 2-1 for 2 we probably won't run, but he equals gems. Pretty late sync. I just don't know that I want it. I think it's bird. Our 5-drop slot is fine. Man, I am really starting to lose my voice in the last 10 minutes here. Damn. All right. I'm more worried about our early game. Hey H2O, how's it going? This guy's going around pretty late. Oh my goodness, you're drinking and drafting? And you are OX. Yikes. We have plenty of draw mechanics, so I'm gonna take the fungal infection over the dark bargain. Uncommon for vault value. My voice is sounding a little bit better. Free 20 gems! Alright, we need a lot of cuts. You know, this guy does eat removal sometimes, which is nice. This guy might be overkill. If we cut that and we cut like What do you guys think? Where do we want to be from here? What's the play? Cut the artifact package? Well, the artifact package is kind of... So it's our best 2-drop. This thing actually puts in a lot of work. The Skittering Surveyors are what get the Slimefoot out. And then, like, these are crappy, so if we cut the artifacts, we might as well cut the Cabals. We're playing the worst 4-drops of the bunch. I mean, I honestly don't think we can. It's sad to say, but the artifacts are the key or the better part of our deck. I'm pretty happy to cut. I mean, the Scry is nice, but we can cut that. I think this card's pretty bad. We just have a really low curve, though. Or a really bad curve. Cut crappy 4-drops, yeah. 16 creatures. I think we're cutting... Crab. And... You know, we have double Blink of an Eye. Maybe it's 1 Divination, too. Because the double Blinks also draw us a card. Paladins aren't very good, in my opinion. They're not very good, in my opinion, either. But we need a way to kill them. Most of the cards in our deck aren't very good. You have a ton of 3s? Yeah. We can't cut the Skittering. I mean, I guess it's Glider, probably, is next on the chopping block. You would cut artifacts that aren't Surveyor. And then have potentially 0-2s, 0-1s. I don't know if I agree with that. I like cutting maybe the Glider. How many triggers does that give us for the Cabal now? Not very many, right? Just 3. Get back your div. We have a div, and we have a lot of other draw mechanics in the deck. We can't really cut any more creatures. We don't really want to go any deeper on creatures. You don't like div? I think div is great. But I think the double Blink of an Eye more than accounts for one of them. You don't want a handful of divinations and then just be too slow, in addition to not having a 2-drop and then casting divination on 3 trying to find something. Like, it just is going to put you into a spot where you're just getting too much value and you just get too far behind and get rolled. It's super nice late game. Yes, but so is Blink of an Eye. Oh, it's only super nice. I don't know about that. Maybe swap Confessor for Assistant for the Scry. Well, we cut more. We cut 3 of our artifacts, so the Assistant would only hit 3 Scries, and he's not big enough or worthy enough to do any kind of blocking or chumping. So, if anything, I think the other artifact might be more valuable. The Construct's probably better than the bird, with more lasting abilities and top decks with the Cabal Paladins. I don't know if I think either one is correct. don't think we can get rid of like the fungal infection and put in a bigger card. We can maybe get rid of, is 2 green sources enough for 1 green card? Get rid of a Skittering Surveyor and put in something a little bit more reasonable creature-wise. I mean, they're better curve-wise, Yanks, because we just don't have anything that can box, right? If they just land a 4/4 on 4, we just die. Ideally, we get 1 trigger of these trade up. And then we can maybe kill him with Sphinx, is like our hope. I could see an argument for 1 less blink of an eye, maybe, because we have a Journey Mage as well. And get in another solid body. Because we really want to kick the blink, so just blinking something for no value is kind of bad early game. So if people want like the bigger body, we could do that. I think Blink of an Eye is great, but if we're just forced into time walking ourselves, that's also not great. It's too slow in the beginning. It's tough. Maybe keep the blink, get rid of Confessor is not very good, and keep the more top end big guy. Maybe we trade the vanilla jank 4-drop for the 6-drop. Artificer is a kind of a body. It's not a body that does anything. It doesn't trade with anything. Maybe like the red 3/1 is like our best case scenario there. That's very specific. I don't know. I honestly don't know that there is a really good answer here. I don't know that I agree with taking the Slimefoot when we did. I think our deck, it would be a lot better if we just had the Eviscerate and then we don't need the Slimefoot and then we just get that out of the package. And then you can remove all the artifacts, right? It just feels weird to remove the artifact package when we need the Skittering Surveyors in there anyway, which is half of the battle. Opponent's having a little bit of a slower start, which is nice. That was nice of him to not cast anything there. I'd like to stop drawing islands, though. That would be sweet. It's a shame we couldn't find, like, the Slimefoot and the Tatiova to splash both for the same color. That'd be so great. Shame. Oh, boy. Oh. Is that gonna do what I think it's gonna do? It doesn't have counters on it, we just then kill it with Deep Freeze? Or we just, actually, I think we just Journey Mage it to death, right? That's gonna be great. He's gonna take a bajillion and then we're gonna bounce it? This is good. It's fan-fucking-tastic. Yeah, we're kind of mid-rangey for sure. I'm willing to trade Paladin for Paladin. Especially because you have that Jousting Lance and I don't have very many triggers. Painter's Torment is awful, I agree. I gotta be pretty desperate to put that card in my deck. That card actually makes me a tiny bit sad. What a beating. Take 9. Get bounced. How did I end up at 8? I want to do this now before he has any chance to do any nonsense. Just do that at the end of his turn, but it's fine. Might regret getting rid of that. I'm okay with him taking 2. If he wants to block this, he'll take 3. And then he'll just die to another one. He can just attack me with it next turn, so I guess I'd rather kill that. It's gonna gain a little life. Gains indestructible. Ooh, okay. We'll force the sack. Or a discard, either way. Gains the life, but only 1. And then he takes a ton. He's gotta have a blocker for this. So he's dead? Yeah! Woo! He should have done that on the blocks to block the 5/5, right? Bottom 1 more turn at least. You're getting in late Thursday night. Sweet! I'm also getting in... Well, actually, I'm getting in kind of early. I think I'm getting in at like 2. So, we'll have to be in contact in Discord when you get in. Maybe we can meet up. All right. Chugging along. The deck's a little grindy, but we can get there. Unicorn. My deck's really slow for the draw. Jiminy crickets, how are we killing that thing? I guess that's how we're killing it, but still unfortunate. Lurk mode activated! Thank you, love. I appreciate you. Unicorn number 2. Thing's first striking. This is dangerous. If he puts another, if he has a pump spell +2/+2, we get in trouble. And Dub is bad once again. I mean, Dub's not great. That card's bad. Hopefully he doesn't have removal spells. It's a problem. Oh crap! Alright. Ugh, gross. There it is. We get the thing that's a problem? One card? A lot of removal in one card, though. Pretty bad way to tap. So that might mean a soul salvage to bring it back. And if that's the case, so we get really wrecked. And he has enough mana to do it. Fine with this. I'm at 4. Ouch. Block. We have to do this. Raid's better. I like keeping the islands just in case we need to discard. We've got double black in our hand. If he top decks the discard card, we would feel really bad. How much is this? So we actually have enough to kick this. Alright, well, I guess we have an eviscerate target. Whatever he plays. Where talk? Thank you. What the fuck? He just put the Laya Dawnbringer in his yard and he got a different card? So he's got Soul Salvage, 100%. So he got Soul Salvage and put Lyra on the bottom. Oh my gosh. Ooh. Jiminy Crickets were fucked. He just takes it all, right? Shit. I kind of forgot I don't have double black. Whoops. Guess I'd rather trade with this than the Paladin. I kind of forgot I don't have double black. He's gonna play Lyra first, and then this. Oh, so bad for me. Do we have a Soul Salvage in our deck? We do, right? Kind of need it. And I also need to, like, shake these islands real hard and turn them black. Oh. Alright, please don't have Indestructible. Please don't have Indestructible. 21 cards versus 20. Oh, no! Oh, thank gosh. Oh my god, that was the nut draw. Holy fuck, that was the nuts. Wow. Jiminy Crickets, that was the stone cold nuts. That enchantment almost wrecked us. We only have like one removal spell in the whole deck. Oh my goodness. We have like the one Eviscerate and then the one Offering. I think that's kind of it. You guys remember when we put that, we almost took that second blink out? I mean, to be fair, we haven't drawn the first one, but I'm really glad it came. That might have been the second one that we cut. Oh, shit. Ooh. How much do we have on the crackback? 9, 10, 14. He's dead. No blocks. Eviscerate lethal. Go to 1. Eight. Right? 9, 10. Yeah! Baby! Got him. Woo! I was like, I had to count like 3 times. I was like, wait, I don't want to alpha and then be off and then die to this stupid token with a dub on it. Holy shit. this looks slow as dirt, but sure, we're on the draw. Well played. Thanks, T-Dog. T-Doggy. Oh my goodness. That bounce spell, oh my god. Just the nuts. Just the nuts. We also could have drawn a deep freeze, but that wouldn't have brought lethal on the crack back there. Slow start. You missed Dom Standard? Yeah. I have a really cool giant History of Benalia card, which is really sweet. If he uses a pump here, it wouldn't be too bad. It's not great because he gets the fungal infection out of us too, but we replace... Yeah, it's not great. It's a 1-for-1. The bounce draws us a card, which makes up for the bounce, and then we get the fungal infection for the fight spell. Nerdgirl randomly chatting with Tom. I'm hanging out in his channel. I gotta support my friends, man. I have, so you guys are listening to my playlists, and then I've got my headphones in, and my phone is watching Tom's stream. I got my headphones watching. I'm a good friend. That's all. Doesn't feel right. But not getting in with Servant ever, or not getting in with Paladin ever feels bad too. But actually, I like being able to block with the Journey Mage too. Time walks him for a turn, hits him for 4. It's just the tempo play. I don't know that it's correct though. Got rid of our slime foot, which we had our green splash for. Felt bad. I'll trade this. We do have a soul salvage, don't we? Yeah, I'll take a land. Give me that blue. We're pretty far away from him being able to make us discard, right? I'm tempted to just offering that. If he doesn't play another creature this turn, I probably will just Skittering Surveyor, blow it up, and then hit him in the face. He's just stuck on 4, which is fantastic. We just pop this, go in. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's not quite lethal. Three. You've got 9. No, because we have to sack something to actually kill this, right? So it's not quite lethal. It's a combat trick? Well, if it's a combat trick, it gets it out now. I think that's fine. Two for 2. He's still stuck. Hi, Tom. Tom is streaming them watching my stream. What is happening? Streamception. What do I want to get? Is it the second flyer or is it like the Cabal Slimefoot? Kind of tough, actually. Oh man, now I hear my own music through Tom's stream. That's strange. Welcome, Raiders. How are you guys doing? So it's like Flyer Slimefoot or it is Paladin Slimefoot. Ooh, actually, Battlefield. I've got 19 cards left in my deck. Let's just go for this. Their life total is low. It's not that low now because they have the Acolyte. So, hi Raiders! I've been hanging out with you guys all night. How are you doing? Thank you guys for coming in and raiding. I appreciate it. Question is do I want to cack that thing or wait for something bigger? It's tempting. You can block the 4 and kill his guy. Take 1. That's fine. Or scoop. Scoops are great. Paladin is reasonable to you. Yeah, I think the Paladin's fine with, we have what, 5 triggers in the deck? 5 or 6? At least I can go back to listen to my music now. All right. All right, 3-0. We're coming off of back-to-back 7 wins. So this draft is also going quite well. This one's a little bit more janky and awkward, but we did just beat the insane Lyra deck, which is nice. That was pretty funny. I was watching Tom stream on my phone and streaming for you guys. Can't help it. I'm a multitasker, guys. Yeah, Yanks. I usually don't, but Tom is kind of just started streaming, so you know, lurking and supporting, trying to help him get partner, that kind of stuff. Which I should actually send a shout out. Most of you guys know him. He's a pro. So jump over, show him some love, click this link. It's Tom Ross, my partner from Columbus this past weekend, so make sure you guys show some love. Mr. Slamtastic might walk us to a free win if he doesn't pick his cards here. Alright, I need a land, any land. Honestly, I think the timer ran out on him. Might be a free win. Or he's loading up his phone so he can snipe us, I don't know. Song requests are open for subscribers, guys. Anytime we're playing card games, if you guys would like, you guys are always welcome to do song requests with the channel points. Click the little points button there below the chat. Tell you how to do it. All right, 4-0, we'll take a free win. The HP bar on the bottom left of the screen, that is the bit boss, and the way it works is when you kill the boss by cheering, you become the new boss. And it triggers bonus packs and stuff for the drinking game, Yanks. It used to be a lot more relevant to the stream. Also, sometimes I use it for charity stuff, but we don't use it as much as we did before. Tony, thanks for the host. Welcome, welcome, guys. With the thanks of our wonderful raiders, we are actually the top streaming Magic person right now, which is kind of cool. I'm a big fan. Don't cast a Baloth, please. Well, I guess that's fine. Hey, Tony. Fixed his colors. Womp womp womp. That's no good for me. Or it's not very good. So he's running a little low on cards. So ideally, we're going to eat 2 burn spells and then soul salvage them back and he'll be out of steam. I feel like he's gonna have a pump spell. We might get 2 for 1 here. But we can only cast Soul Salvage in our hand, so...
Don't try this yourself. It's extremely dangerous.
I'm fine with all of these things happening. In that order as well, I think. Maybe Divination first to try to draw land to play both, but I think if you miss, which you only have 1 shot, then we probably just want to play the Thallid first. So Run Amok would actually kill my guys. So we'll say nothing here. Also the 4/4 would be bad. 2 cards left in hand. So he's clearly not scared, so we're gonna make him use his tricks here, I guess. We'll block and block. Hopefully he doesn't have tricks for both. Double Run Amok would be pretty dangerous. 6 damage. Yep. Hopefully it's a green pump spell, not a Run Amok. Because that's a 1 for 1, and we got the Thallid to come back. I feel like Slimy here is gonna eat it. I'm fine with presenting the Drake on the Llanowar Elf as well. You could have the +1/+1 counter and reach, but that doesn't kill my guy. You'd have to have a second pump to go with it, and if he uses both pumps to kill the Cloud Rider, Sphinx, then that's pretty good as well. What's good? Not too much. Back-to-back 7 wins going into this draft, and now we are 4-0. Kind of 3-0. Our 4-0 our 4th game didn't show and disconnected or something. All right, you're dead. Hopefully he doesn't have the one that puts counters on both. If he puts counters on both, we're fucked. Fine. Soul Salvage, play a 4-drop. So what is that? We get Slimefoot, Thallid, probably? Play the Thallid. Slimefoot, Thallid is a good block. Actually, it's not a great block. I lied. It's a temporary block. Which makes the Slimefoot coming down even better, though. That was... Oh, he gets to gain life. But yeah, we don't like that. Never mind. You just want to do this, I think. and we cry for against another run amok, but even then it's not the worst, right? Cardboard Crack, welcome. How are you? It's a big Kavu. Doesn't have haste though, so Journey Mage is gonna fuck it up right now. Got him. Thanks for the GGs, guys. And again, I know a ton of you guys came over from the raids. I really do appreciate it. Loud, bag, crinkly sounds. Sorry. Maybe I should mute the mic. I dropped a Skittle somewhere. Skittle down! Skittle down! Ah! It's in my blanket somewhere. All right. Hello. Sorry if you were waiting on me. We were having a Skittle emergency over here. Need a land. The green Skittles are the worst. Throw them out. They used to be good when they were lime. I agree with that statement. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Cancel. What am I doing? Did I pick the wrong one? Picker. This thing. Why is it not having me click on my creature? Picker, sacrifice a creature. This thing. Auto pay. That was weird. Normally it doesn't do that. That was very strange. We've cast that like a dozen times today, and it didn't have any problems. I've been drafting all day, and we've never had that click in that order. I wonder why. That's pretty good. Are we seriously just playing mono blue Jin deck right now? So Scry double bottom, which means we probably don't want to bounce it this turn. Am I willing to trade? Tempting to wait for the other Cabal Paladin, but I don't think it's necessary. It's only really worth it if we draw another land. Plus, if we don't, we have a good follow-up play with the Paladin and the Infection. Interesting. A very interesting move. There's a chance he might leave the Sphinx back now. I'm hoping he doesn't have just double counter. Yeah, he does have double counter. Fuck. So he's a little bit... If he alphas here... Yeah, that's where we want it. Tempted to wait? You have triple retort? That would be disgusting. Wow. Alright, alright. That is indeed a lot of counters. I was right though, we did get him into a position where he no longer felt comfortable trying to race us. The triple counter kind of fucked us up though, but... We can also soul salvage artifacts. Wait a minute, cancel, cancel. I don't think I actually need to play this land. My bad. Tempted to like throw the servant under the bus too, because we can get double trigger on the soul salvage, it's just 4 damage. So yeah, Space Pants. We actually have 2 types of Schmeckles in here. 6-0. And this draft is coming off of 2 7 wins as well. So not too bad, guys. We're on a bit of a heater. Oh, hey, we got Axe. Did I get a raid and I didn't see it? Oh my god, I feel so terrible. I didn't see a notification. Oh, there it is. AZ Axe did indeed raid us. Thank you, guys. Oh, I'm so sorry I didn't hear the notification. Welcome to the channel, guys. I appreciate you all coming in. Well, so Space, there is two different things that record schmeckles. So you have some for giveaways, which is automatically recorded. And then there is also, so we could get fucked on the fungal infection, but if we can kill the Kavu for the fungal instead of the offering, it keeps the one of, we only have 2 premium removals. But if he has his own fungal infection or a pump spell of his own, we're basically trading fungal for fungal. Or fungal for pump, which is also fine, and then we can offering on the next turn, which I think is pretty good value. It also like kills his third turn, which is fine. We're gonna offering on our turn to prevent a second pump from happening. But between time walking him and trading fungal infection for a pump spell, I think we're doing pretty good there on that exchange. Ooh, I would really like to stop drawing nonsense cards. I think we can afford to not kill that for a turn. Have a good night, love. If anybody has any questions about the stream or me or whatever, or Magic, don't hesitate to ask. Ooh, that was a great draw. Great draw indeed. We don't have a whole lot of premium creatures in the deck, so we need the ones we can get. Skittering Surveyor, it's land 3. We can actually Slimefoot in the same turn. This is limited, my friend. Since when you play Magic? Forever? And shuffle Blink? You don't get a... I'm not gonna shuffle the Blink, that sounds terrible. We want that card. I haven't played those, no. So he has all of his mana untapped, which is, you know, a little scary. Take action. We're gonna thin the deck, get our green splash out. But it shuffles away. Yeah, you're right. If we decide to cast the Skittering Surveyor, it does shuffle. I thought, when you said that, I thought you were talking about during the scry process. I thought you were telling me I should put it to the bottom. That's why I was confused. You play other card games? I dabble in a lot of different card games, yeah. So I like the idea of block chumping there. That's fine. We got him on a 3-turn clock, including this turn. fine with a chump. Does 2 damage. I always hate this part. I feel like, is it already past priority? Because sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't. We're still choosing blockers. Block. Then he has priority. Sometimes it just like auto skips and feels really bad. The shortcutting is weird. How come you hold Island? Just to fade a card, make it look like we have something. There's no reason really not to do it. Four, 5, 6 damage. So he would need 2 pump spells to kill us, and he doesn't have enough green to double kick a growth and anything else. So do I maybe want to attack? It doesn't change the clock any, does it? But if he doesn't block it, he takes 6. Doesn't block. We would still need 2 flyers to kill him, right? 5. No, actually that puts him down to 1 flyer. Yeah, Skin Witch is another good reason, but also like if you have more than enough lands to cast everything forever, then you're doing pretty good. Okay. Sacking our creature. We got the pump spell out of his hand on his turn. Not great, but... I liked attacking there because he either had to chump or it made 1 flyer lethal, as opposed to needing both. So now he could get a Vicious Offering to kill us here, but no good. We just 7-0, I think. Pretty solid deck. Is that our last win, I think? Yeah, baby. We'll take it. Triple back-to-back 7 drafts. On a heater, guys. Alright, so that's the end of the YouTube video for this draft. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure you leave your comments down below, and I'll see you guys in the next draft. Thank you guys so much for checking out my video. If you enjoyed the content, please click the link below to check out our sponsor, Cool Stuff Inc. Without them, none of this content would be possible, and they've actually given us a 5% off code, so check that out. Also, a big thank you to all of you who have signed up for my Patreon. Many of you guys see your names here on this screen, and again, none of this content would be possible without you, so thank you guys so much. I can't wait to see you guys in the next video.